Hello and welcome to Raab Journal. I am Calvin Raab. Now this is the third episode of this stash series and it's kind of a weird ending, I will admit. But in this video I'm going to be talking a little bit about why I kind of stopped using stash. And to get right to the point without this long-winded answer, the short answer is I switched to Robinhood. Now, if that's all you wanted to know, now you can leave, but I'll kind of explain in kind of a few terms exactly why I made the switch. The main reason I made the switch over was everything that's in Stash is also in Robinhood. So if you look at each of the stocks and ETFs that are within Stash and you look at their ticker symbol, you can go and input that ticker symbol into Robinhood and you'll find the exact same thing. All they just iShares ETFs. So I wanted all my stocks in really one place. But another thing I wanted to mention was the great thing about Stash is how easy to understand it really is. It's extremely intuitive, it's beautifully laid out, and it's great for a beginner or someone like that to really get started in investing. And that is Stash's greatest quality. However, I didn't really need that. Because I've been investing for some time now, I don't need the aesthetic and the intuitiveness of Stash. I would rather just get the bare bones side of it in Robinhood and invest in the ETFs. And that really is why I decided to make the switch. Everything else I was happy about Stash with. Now, with all that being said, I believe that there are two people that should really stick with Stash and maybe not make the change over. The first one is if you don't have that much capital and you still want to invest. So what I mean by that is, suppose you only have about $500 and that's all the money you want to invest in the stock market. With Stash, you're able to put in partial funds and buy partial shares of stock. So what I mean by that is, for an example, take Defending America. Defending America, last I checked, was running around $168 within that ballpark. I don't know how much it's changed today. But if you go over to Robinhood, you'll find that if you want to buy that ETF, you have to buy the entire thing. Where in Stash, you could put $10, $15 in, $5 if you wanted to. So if you only had $500, you're spending a good chunk of your money just buying one stock if you're over at Robinhood. However, you can really diversify with Stash. And one thing that I really like about Stash is they have individual stocks. So you could buy Amazon and a partial share of Amazon, which is awesome. Because Amazon will run you about $1,400 right now, which in my opinion is a really good price. I bought some Amazon back when it was about $2,000. Like, ugh. So, all right, that's a different story. But you can buy a partial share of Amazon, say $100, $200 in, rather than buying the whole thing. So if you don't have much capital, you should probably stick with Stash and you really want to diversify. The second person that should stay is someone that's brand new. The great thing about being brand new, and Stash really opens the door for you, is how intuitive it is. Sometimes if you go to Robinhood and you look up those ETFs that are in Stash, and you read the little about section, it's really complicated. And there are words in there that you may not know, and you can't get a good picture of what it is. Whereas with Stash, they'll have the photo, a short little description that I believe they wrote that makes it really intuitive. It's like, okay, I'm investing in companies that are defending America, defense contractors and things of that nature, or healthcare, exactly what you're investing in. Robinhood doesn't do that good of a job of explaining what it is. It just kind of gives you the company definition and things like that. And if you're brand new, it's great to be able to see exactly what you're investing in. They do a great job with the graphs and really understanding growth and things like that. And I have seen Stash really branch out in the past year into more individual stocks and things like that, to the point where it almost kind of looks like Robinhood. Not really that close, but with the individual stocks and things like that. So those are the two people that should stay. Not much capital, and if you're brand new. Or if you just want to be extremely passive and things like that. Other than that, this is kind of a funny video to make because most people that make these videos would just bash on Stash. But in all honesty, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed its profile and all the graphs it gave, but I just wanted all my stocks in one place, and I've been doing this for a little while, so I just wanted to use Robinhood. But I do believe Stash, there is a spot for many people, and who knows, I could go back to it. So that's kind of the short video explaining why I moved over to Stash. I would recommend checking it out, although I am primarily using Robinhood now. I do recommend Stash checking out. It's $1 a month, which is very reasonable. But other than that, I do think that's going to round out this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, what are you doing? 2019 is going to be a great year for Raab Journal. I've got a whole bunch of videos set up. I've been working on that website really back in 2018, but now it is full go on this channel. So be sure to join the ride, be sure to subscribe, give it a like if you enjoyed, and let me know in the comments maybe what you think of Stash, what you think of Robinhood, or what brokerage are you using these days. So thank you so much for listening. I am Calvin Raab, and I'll see you soon.